Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is just going to be like bits and pieces of what I was doing, so let's go in the cave. Hey you, it gets awfully dark ahead. That guy who came by earlier, Steven, he knows how to use flash, and he gives you flash. So basically, in this video, I just got the flash move, well HM, which is by far the worst HM out of all of them. And after I get the HM, I leave the cave, and then I started doing some of the gym stuff. Most of it I added in this video, but I didn't beat Brawly in this video. I only did some of the gym fights. When I mean some of them, I did some of the fights in the gym with the neighboring trainers. Hey, how's it going? Do first gym leader Brawly, blah blah blah. So basically Brawly is a fighting type gym leader. So which means is that the only way to really do significant damage to these Pokemon is either having a psychic or flying type. At this point in the game, I did not have the Zubat yet. So what I did was I barely beat these fighting types in this video, and then afterwards, after I was struggling for a while, I left the gym and headed back to the cave to get Zubat and Aron, which I show at the very end of this video for continuity purposes, because I wanted to make sure I showed you guys me getting the Pokemon. But I did a lot of off-screen grinding after I finished this video, so I can have it done for the next video. So the reason why some of the Pokemon jump and level is for that reason, because I wanted to make sure that all of them were, how can I say, leveled high enough to where they could beat Brawly. But also the reason why Zubat is going to be so high is for some odd reason Zubat does not learn a flying move until level 21. So it was very painful to level it up when the only two moves it gets before it hits level, I think it is like 11, it has only Leech Life and Supersonic. So just imagine how difficult it was to level up a Pokemon that has a really bad attacking move, that has 20 base power, and an indirect attack move that causes confusion. It was by far the worst experience I've had in a very long time playing Pokemon. But the Zubat that I got and also the Aron I got on screen aren't the same Aron and Zubat that I have in the next video. The reason why is that the Aron I caught was actually an Aron with Sturdy, and I needed Rockhead. I was lucky enough the second Aron I caught had, what was it called? It had Rockhead. And it has a pretty good nature. It has a defensive nature, which is a careful nature. And then it took me forever to get a decent Zubat. I got a Jolly Zubat. So basically, I'm gonna have a really fast sweeper Crobat when I get a Crobat. But I did pretty decently, even though I struggled a lot fighting these Pokemon in the gym. But like I said, I do not fight Brawly in this video. I fight Brawly in the next video. And like I said, I really don't know what to say when I do commentary, because I'm not really good at commentary. Because I don't make scripts, but I don't necessarily have like the best way of like speaking to like commentate over my videos, because I don't want to like be a commentator that just voices over what's happening on screen, but I don't want to go on off topic either. So, but like I said, for the most part, I didn't really have that much of an issue fighting these people in the gym, but I was thinking of getting a new Shroomish and a new Nikita, but I decided not to because it was taking way too long and I don't have the money in game to constantly buy Pokeballs to constantly try to find an Adamant Shroomish and an Impish Nikita. So I said screw it. So I'll keep the Shroomish and Nikita I have right now, and the reason why I haven't really been leveling up Nikita is because I need the slack off I have in my party in the other video, because I need to make sure that I have a way to have like strength and rock smash and cut, so I don't have a free space to have Shedinja. But once I have an area that doesn't require, how can I say, any HM moves, and then I can just run around and level up, I'll have my Shedinja. But right now, I'm mostly focused on getting Crobat, because Crobat's going to be very important later on. But for now in this video, I think I do only like 1 or 2 trainers, and then after that I leave the gym, because like I said, I tried to fight Brawly off screen and it was like very painful to get through, because my Pokemon don't have a move that's super effective against Brawly's team, and I don't have anything that resists either. So it's like I didn't get anywhere in this gym at all. So, and also, for some odd reason, in the newer video, my controls are better and they work now, which is good, because I got tired of not having controls that work with this emulator. Because basically my emulator is a dual emulator. It has ROMs built into it that you just have to download, and it plays the games. I don't have to go on like an emulator site to get the ROMs that I play on my channel. So basically in the newer video it works a lot better, which is really good, because I got tired of it glitching and everything. But I actually am starting to like Makuhita, because Makuhita was the only Pokemon in the cave that gave some substantial XP. So if you guys ever play Emerald and you need to level up your Pokemon and you're in Dewford Town, fight a lot of Makuhitas, because when I was fighting some Makuhitas, they gave like 99 XP and sometimes they got 124 XP. So these Tubby Tutus were actually very helpful in the cave. So that's why I kinda now like Makuhita, because Makuhita made my life less difficult when I was trying to level up Zubat. So the Chungus saved my run. Okay, without the Chungus, we wouldn't have beaten Brawly, so thank you, Chungus. The Chungus did it for us, ladies and gents. The Chungus helped the run in a way where it made it manageable for me to get Zubat at level 21 from level 7. A lot of Shroomies, a lot of Poochyena and Makuhitas died for Zubat to be level 21. I cannot tell you how many Makuhitas, Shroomies, and especially Poochyenas. And also, this is like the end of the thing where I show where we actually get Aron and Zubat. I didn't know what to name them, so I didn't name them yet, but since I'm in an area, I won't say where, but in the other video I can have access to the name raider. So whoever asks for Aron and Zubat, well Golbat, if they want to name Aron and Zubat, just put the comments and the name below so I can name them in the next video on like when I start recording again. And now we have Marshtomp. Marshtomp, I also have a decent what is it called? Nature from Marshtomp. I don't know off the top of my head right now what it is, but it's pretty good. It's also a defensive nature. So Marshtomp and Aron are gonna be both two bulky boys. So basically, like I said, this is where we get our other two party members. I won't be getting Bagon yet because Bagon's in Meteor Falls. I'm nowhere near Meteor Falls yet. So I have to wait until I have access to Bagon. But right now, this is our party for now. Once like I said, once Aron and Zubat get catched, that would be our main team for now until I get Bagon. Shroomy, if I remember correctly, is level 15, so I have to grind him up a little bit before he becomes a Breloom, and I have to do the same thing for Aron. And Zubat is one level before it evolves to Golbat. So we'll have mostly an evolved team somewhat, but it's not going to be completely evolved yet. Because like I said, I'm not doing Nikita yet until I have a free space. Right now I don't have one. So I'm not going to level it up until I have a free space, because all it needs is 11 levels before it evolves. So it doesn't really require that much. So, like I said, it's very close to evolving, and I don't want it to evolve and then I don't get Shedinja. Because you need a free space and a Pokeball to get Shedinja. So here we go. This is not the Aron I catch. I catch a male Aron. So, because I don't know if the people want a male or female, because they didn't specify. So I just catch male Pokemon for the most part. So here's the Aron we catch, but like I said, this isn't the same Aron because I wanted an Aron with Rockhead. This one had Sturdy. And I know Sturdy and Rockhead are both good, what is it called? Abilities to have, but Rockhead's better because you can actually use Double Edge and other recoil moves without taking damage yourself, so it's a lot better than having Sturdy. Don't get me wrong, Sturdy can help you, but Rockhead is more viable than Sturdy is. As if this one had Sturdy, Rockhead, it would have been fine, but it had Sturdy. And like I said, when you catch a Pokemon, you don't know what its nature or its ability is until you catch it, which sucks. So Shroomy is my home skillet. That's my boy Shroomy. My boy Shroomish. And this is where in a few minutes I think we're probably gonna catch him, but it was a pain trying to catch these Pokemon because, like I said, I don't want to do a lot of damage and then they die. So this is where we get Aron, our next party member, which is basically going to be it's going to be bulky, but at the same time, it's going to be a heavy hitter in a way, because I'm going to be using him for Winona's gym when we get to Winona, because he can learn an electric move from Watson, and I also have Rock Tomb. So I can actually beat Winona, but we'll see when we get to Winona. We're not even at Watson yet. And I think we'll be catching Zubat in the next encounter, which isn't the same Zubat. I can't even tell you how many Zubats I had to catch before I reached the one I have in the next video, which is my Jolly Nature Zubat. Because I'm going for more of a special attacker Zubat and not a physical attacker, which is more of an adamant nature. Because people said either an adamant or a Jolly Zubat would be really good, so I picked a Jolly one instead. because I need a fast sweeper for Tropius, for Winona. Because Zubat resists grass, because it's a poison flying type, so it would be basically, it wouldn't really do much damage to it. So, this is the end of the video, ladies and gents. I will see you guys in the next video. Toodles.